Good morning, everybody. This is Ilyas Al-Hariri. Welcome to our English class, Unit 10, Grade 8, Unit 10, back home in Palestine. Today, page 32 and 33. At the beginning, let's start or revise our last lesson, the city of palm trees. Listen to the passage.
Period 5, Activity 3. The city of palm trees. Jericho is a small city which stands in a deep valley between Jerusalem and Amman, near the Dead Sea. This is a famous salt lake that is 400 meters below sea level and is the lowest place on earth. Jericho is most popular with tourists in the warm winter months. There are hotels for these visitors, and a lot of the people who live there work in tourism. Farming is also very important in this area. With large quantities of water and a warm climate, this part of Palestine is an excellent place to grow bananas and various other fruit and vegetable crops, including, of course, dates from all the palms. With its water and warm climate, human beings first started visiting the area 12,000 years ago. There were many people who chose to remain, and they became some of the world's first farmers. These were also the people that 500 years later constructed the first city in the world. Later, it had a high tower and stone walls which were almost 4 meters high. Tourists love seeing those walls today. They are a window on our most ancient past.
Okay, now we have an exercise on page 33. Read and add the notes to answer the question from 1 to 5. Here in this box, Jericho, what you need to know about Jericho. Where is it? Where is Jericho? At the beginning they gave us between. So it is between Jerusalem and Amman. Now, how old is the ancient city? Can you guess how old is the ancient city according to our last lesson, or about what did we listen about? It is 11,500 years old. Now, question 3, what kinds of work do people do? What kinds of work do people do? They work in tourism and farming. Number 4, what crops grow well in the area? Bananas, dates, fruit, and vegetables. Number 5, when is the best time to visit Jericho? When is the best time? The best time? In the warm winter months. And the last, what is there to do? There, it's according to our lesson. You can go swimming in the Dead Sea, take the cable car up near Corindel, visit the remains of Hisham's palace, go walking in Wadi al-Kald, and see the ancient city walls. So according to you, any of these places you mentioned, it's acceptable. Okay, now we have the same, our lesson. Jericho is a small city. This is a part of the lesson, and we have here some questions. Read again and do the tasks. Say what the underlined words refer to. On line 10, this is line 10. A lot of people who live there. Where is there? A lot of people who live there. Where? Do you guess where? It is in Jericho, of course. On line 14, this part of Palestine is an excellent part. This part. Where is it, this part? What is it? The area where Jericho is. On line 19, with its water and warm climate. With its. What is its? the area where Jericho is. This is also, we have another exercise, and we have here the same, but here we have an exercise. Say what these phrases mean. What do these phrases mean? On line 6, and is the lowest place on earth. What's the meaning of on earth now here? What? This is the lowest place on earth. It means what? It means in the world. The lowest place in the world. And line 17 we have including, of course, date bounds. What's the meaning of course here? It means clearly. And on line 32, they are a window on our most ancient past. A window on our most ancient past. What's the meaning of a window to our ancient past? It means they give us a clue or an idea of what life in the ancient past was like. Now, we have an exercise about what did we take. Get from the passage. I need you to guess and get from the passage. Write the synonym of these words. What is the synonym of these words? Well known. Did you guess or did you remember? Well known in the passage. Can you give me another meaning for it? Famous or popular. They are mentioned in the passage. Now here we have guests. Can you give me another meaning for guests? Synonyms of guest. Visitors, of course. And very old. There is give me another meaning for very old in our lesson. It is ancient. Now write the opposite of these words. Unimportant. What is the opposite? It is important, of course. Above, the opposite is below. And the last one, finished. What is the opposite? Started. Thanks for attending. Goodbye and have a nice day.